All right, there we are. Good evening. It is Sunday. Oh my goodness. Busy couple days here at the homestead. Burning brush is so much fun and moving everything. It's good times. All right, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. We're going to be talking about Prepperfest, and I definitely want your questions to be able to, answer your questions and stuff like that. And so we'll get into everything here shortly. But I want to remind everybody right off the bat, if we have any problems with the stream, that I will get right back on. So hopefully we do not. That would be nice. We've been on a nice little roll of getting a bunch of streams in a row with no issues. So hopefully that will continue tonight. Also, I would like to remind everybody that this is a very family friendly oriented channel. So please be decent to each other and no racism, no nastiness. If you cannot follow those simple, easy rules, those awesome people that you see lit up in blue, we'll boot you out of here because we're just not going to tolerate it. Okay. So I wanted to talk a couple things first before we get into the whole Prepper Fest thing. Okay. Uh, Somebody had made a comment on the channel and I wanted to address it. And they had said, does it make a big difference now that your mom and your sister are there? And I'm going to tell you what, guys, just from the standpoint of number one, not doing everything alone, they can't do the lifting like I can do the lifting, obviously, but just having them here, somebody to engage with you while you're working on projects and you're working together, it makes all the difference in the world. It really, really does. And, we feed off of each other and we enjoy each other's company anyway, so it just really it works out. It's been fantastic. And you know even though I mean, my mom is older, she can't go like a lot of people obviously younger can go, and that's okay. You know what, she still gets out there and she pitches in, and whatever she does helps. So that's the way I always look at it, from that aspect. And Becky's been a huge help. And I basically said to Becky, go ahead and plant the garden the way you want it, and she liked that, and I was doing other things while she was planting the garden. And again, it's just we're all out there, we're working together, we're taking breaks, we're sitting down and just BSing and having fun. And just in the probably the it's that the family unit, which I really really like. That it's that camaraderie, like-mindedness, similar goals of what we want to accomplish, and and seeing the satisfaction of the fruits of our labor and getting things done, together. There's it's awesome. Okay. And so it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie, we've really really been cranking stuff out this spring, but there's been a lot of cleanup that needed to be done. There's still a lot more to go. We're going to continue to do that, and we're just going to try to make the place better and better. And down the road, you will see. You know, Hillbilly Prepper said, "Can I bring my dogs?" No, no pets, no pets to the Prepper get together, guys. Okay, so that just putting that out there ahead of time. All right, that's a good question, though, but thank you. And I know I had addressed that before. Oh, another thing I want to address, okay? And I heard this comment over and over and over again, in the last two videos. Why don't you split that wood up and save it for winter and burn it in the winter? That wood has been down on the ground for 7, 8 years, and it's not good for burning. It's not good. And some of it's pine, and I do not burn pine here. I know that out in the you know the in the West, a lot of times they do burn pine because that's pretty much what they have. But we don't burn pine up here, not inside. Way too much creosote. Don't want to deal with it, so we do not burn pine. So all that wood needed. Yes, 16th, 17th, and 18th of July is going to be the Prepper Fest. That is the dates of the Prepper Fest. Okay, but it's a private campground, Gene Boyles. It's not a state park. So for right now, I know. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys. And I had to write it down because, of course, I can't ever remember nothing. The name of the campground is Hope Valley Camp. Okay. It's Hope Valley Camp. It's a privately owned camp. They do a lot of things like if they have, a Cub Scout organization or whatever wants to come in there, and rent them out for whatever, for a week or 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. That's how they do it. Okay. So I had contacted them. We worked it out. And so I have those 3 days reserved. They're ours. We're going to have it. And so it's Hope Valley Camp. Yep. And it's a very cool camp. I started putting pictures up on both Twitter and on Instagram. I'll end up putting more of the pictures on Instagram than as opposed to Twitter. Of pictures that I took while I was there, so people can kind of get an idea. So there will be some inside pictures, also some outside pictures and stuff like that. So if you want to go and see what it's going to look like, please follow my Instagram Prepper Nurse One and also on my Twitter Prepper Nurse One. And so definitely check that out. Like I said, I put like 2 pictures on Instagram today, and 1 on Twitter, and I will continue to, over the next probably several days, throw some more pictures up. Okay, so definitely check those out, and you'll be able to see that information there. Yeah, those who've been fully vaccinated must wear masks. That's funny. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. Yes, it's in Dansville. Yep, 80K man. Yep, it is. So, okay, the camp from the town of Dansville literally is about 4 miles away from the town of Dansville. So it's really close to the town. It's a small town of about 5,000 people. They have Burger King, McDonald's, Arby's. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. They have, let's see what else. There's a Burger King there as well. There is also, some restaurants in town. And I'm personally, I would recommend the Sunrise. I go there. I really enjoy it there. They have a really well-established staff. Have been there for a long time. Yep, it's right next to Dansville. Absolutely, it is. Yep, it's very, very close. And so, literally, if you were coming up from the south, you would be on 390. You would get off at the second Dansville exit. And once you got off at that exit, you are literally about 4 miles away from the camp. But the camp is out in the country. It is, it's off on, it's on, it's got a dirt road that goes into the camp. So it's really, really private. So it's going to be absolutely awesome, guys. I'm really, really excited about it. Now, a couple things that I did want to mention. Okay. If you're definitely coming to Prepperfest, all right, they are offering meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like on the Friday, they're just going to do dinner. They would do just dinner on the Friday. Saturday, Sunday, it would be breakfast, lunch, and dinner on those days. Monday, everybody's got to be out by 10 o'clock. So I don't think they're going to be offering breakfast on the Monday. I can double check with them on that. They may, but they may not. And again, it's not like you have to come for the whole 3 days. If you want to come in just for the day and hang out, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to come and spend one night, you're more than welcome to do that. But if you do plan on coming and you want to eat there, okay, because they are going to offer food there, it's going to be $5 per meal. So very reasonable, and it's probably not going to be, it's not going to be like a steak dinner or anything like that. But, they're going to be offering that. So if you are looking to do that part of it, you got to let me know ahead of time. And so I need to try to give them the most accurate count as I possibly can. That's why I'm asking people to let me know, if you're coming, if you plan on coming, so I can get an accurate head count. If if you're going to be staying in a tent, or if you're going to be staying in your own camper, or if you want to stay at the facilities that are there. Okay. There's enough sleeping quarters for about 110 people. So, I need to know all those things as much as we can possibly do it ahead of time. So, we can have more than that many people there too, just so you know. Like I said, if you decide to, come up and stay in a tent, or if you want to come up and stay in a camper, absolutely more than welcome to do that. Okay. There is shower facilities and bathrooms. They have a building that has a woman's side and a men's side, and it would be three shower stalls, three toilets in there on both sides, and then in the main building they have bathrooms in the main building as well. Now, I did mention this, and I want to mention this again. In the main building, there's about 28 places for people to sleep. I want to kind of reserve that for people that are older, that don't want to have to get up in the middle of the night and go and walk to the main toilet area, that they can just be able to go ahead and use the bathrooms inside. So I'm just putting that ahead of time. So 80K Man says, I'll bring my RV. That's fine. Absolutely. Now, there is no hookups. Okay. There is no hookups. Yeah. And there's no cost for the accommodations. I'm taking care of that part of it. Now, if you want food, you're taking care of that part of it. Okay. I can't cover everything, but it's not, if you don't have to worry about how much do I have to pay to be at the camp. You don't have to pay to be there. I got that part of it covered. Okay. So we are going to be doing, we're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to do some contests for fun as well. I have a lot of people that I have to contact. We got about 2 months. Actually, from today, we have 2 months from today. Okay. So, it's that 2 months is going to go by very, very quickly. So I have a lot of people to contact. I can tell you right now, Angry Prepper said he's in. He will be there. Okay. Also, St. Bernard Acres, Joe from St. Bernard Acres said that he will also be coming for sure. And we're just going to see who else. I still have more people to contact, and I haven't even made any other calls yet, to be honest with you. And so, but, I've been getting your emails. I have not touched them yet. I have, I want you guys to understand something, okay? When the weather is like this, like it has been this last couple days, I am outside all day long. I am not sitting in the house. I'm not on my computer. Basically, what I do is like when I made my video earlier today, I came in, I started the upload, I went back outside, I came in and checked it, did what I needed to do to get it so that it went live at 3 o'clock. And then I shut the computer back down and went back to work. That's what we do in this type of weather. I'm not sitting around the house on my laptop, online doing all kinds of things. I'm just not doing it at this point. So I will get to all the emails that I've already gotten, and we'll get everybody squared away that way. But I just want you guys to know, it's not like I'm ignoring anybody. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm extremely, extremely busy. Trying to get things squared away, trying to get things done here, because again, as you guys know, I'm leaving next Saturday. So I'm 6 days away from leaving to go look for property, down south. And so I have no idea how long I'm going to be gone. I will do videos on that journey, and I will share that with you guys. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun, to be honest with you. And but yeah, that's what we're gonna end up doing. Okay, so real quick, we're at 609 in the chat. We got 193 thumbs up so far. So if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I'm going to ask you to please do that to show support for the channel. And thank you ahead of time for doing that. Also, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more interaction that we can have, the better it's going to be for the channel, pushes us up higher in the rankings. So I would appreciate it if you would shoot the thumbs up for that reason also. And of course, the third reason, I do like to see a lot of thumbs up. So thank you for doing that as well. Also, again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I would ask you to subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. So now, so just so you guys know too, there is like a room that seats like 50 people in this room. We definitely will be doing, some talks like, Joe from St. Bernard Acres is going to get up there and do presentations, I guess. I will as well. So will Angry Prepper. Okay, so we may do that like once a day or something like that. I don't know yet. We got to figure all those aspects out. But what we'll do is we'll do like an itinerary type of thing. Like Prepper Nurse 1 is speaking from 2 to 3 if you want to go and watch that. Or, Angry Prepper is going to do, the next one, or however we're going to figure that out. We plan on doing a lot of activities, having a lot of fun. Ed, with tent camping, will there be responsible campfires allowed? Okay, that's a good question, JJ. You can't do, there's 3 designated locations at the campsite to do bonfires, okay? So what I would tell people is you don't make a fire by your tent, okay? That's number 1. There's the designated spots to do fires. What I would suggest to people, please do, if you want, bring firewood. So if we want to have some great bonfires, I obviously will bring some wood as well, but, we need to have, and there's the other part of it too. We can have a great bonfire, sit around, BS. If you are musically inclined and you want to bring a guitar, or if you want to bring, harmonica or whatever, banjo, violin, whatever the case may be, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Perfectly fine. And we can have some fun. What I want to try to do on the Saturday, I would like it if people would have a dish to pass, so that, bring a dish to pass. We're going to do like a huge, so the Saturday I'm going to talk with them and say, listen, Saturday, don't have a dinner on the Saturday. Okay. Because we're going to do a huge, get together. We'll cook hot dogs and hamburgers. I will provide hot dogs and hamburgers. Okay. I will make sure that part's there. The condiments for that, ketchup, mustard, plates, silverware, all that type of stuff. Okay. So I'll take care of that part of it. I would ask people to bring a dish to pass. Obviously, you're not going to be, if we get a big crowd, which I think we're going to have a big crowd, I really think we're going to end up having a huge crowd at this thing, which I think is going to be awesome. If we just get everybody bringing a dish to pass, there'll be enough, hopefully, for everybody. And so will there be presentations to be YouTube so more than 50 can see them? Just saying. Okay. Well, you know what? That's a good question, John. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to figure that out. What type of generators can be run? That's another good question. Whatever generator you got that you need to have, you can run that. So Sunset said a dish to pass. Let's say you want to make a macaroni salad. Okay, so you get one of those aluminum foil trays, right? And make your macaroni salad, bring it for that Saturday, and or have the fixings to make it, and and do it like that. So what is see? Yeah. There's another thing. Dale, EV3 Dale said, if you guys, okay, here's another thing I would definitely ask you guys to do. Anybody that has speakers or amps, now they said that there, and I did see it, but I don't know how well it works. But if you have that kind of equipment, I would please ask you to bring that, so that while we're doing presentations or we're doing giveaways or whatever the thing is, that people are going to be able to hear. Okay. When is the RV deadline? There's not guys. Okay. So there's no deadline. Alls I want, if you plan on coming, let me know. Okay. Also called potluck dishes. There you go. Okay. But just let me know as soon as you know, so that I can try to give them a somewhat accurate head count. Let me know how many days you plan on being there. Okay. Again, it is going to be, this is going to be epic. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. I'm going to try to get some vendors there as well. Some guys that sell prepping equipment or whatever the case may be. All right. I'm going to try to do that as well. We're going to try to get those things, squared away. I will be talking to Legacy ahead of time in seeing about possibly getting some stuff so we can do some samples of the Legacy food as well. So you guys, without having to buy it, you can try it. Okay. We're going to try to do that as well. We'll figure everything out. Will you need to know account to give the camp for meals to be prepared. That's what yes, if you plan on eating there, all right, and that doesn't mean that you like, if you're okay, so if you say, okay, yeah, I plan on being there for, Saturday or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay, you're talking about 7 meals. It's $5 per meal, so you're looking at $35, all right? You need to let me know ahead of time, all right? That doesn't mean you have to eat lunch there. You're going to pay for it, okay? Just putting that out there ahead of time. If you're planning on eating there, you've got 7 meals, but say you decide, hey, you know what? We're going to go downtown and have lunch or whatever the case may be. You do whatever you want to do, but if you're planning on eating there, it's going to be the 7 meals, okay? So that's just to put that out there ahead of time. So they need to have some kind of count, because obviously they have to get supplies. They have to have things in ahead of time. Okay. I would encourage people, bring snacks, whatever you want to do. If you want to have beverages, you may have beverages there. And just for those of you that are 420 friendly, New York State is now legal. I would just ask anybody that is going to do that, just be respectful of other people. Okay. That's the thing. I mean, I'm not asking, I don't want people walking around just smoking up wherever, be respectful of other people. That would be my thing on that. All right. Just do a good old pig roast. I don't know about that. So, oh yes. Okay. They don't have at the camp, they don't have any, place to do, like charcoal to be able to cook hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff like that. So if you have grills and you can bring your grills and stuff like that, I would appreciate that as well. The more those we can get set up, bring your charcoal to help us out. That would be awesome as well. So people are going to be able to do that as well. We'll probably figure out a spot for a cooking area, so you can set your stuff up there and and cook like that. I have a great big huge circle thing that I'm going to be bringing. I could probably, on that alone, I could probably cook 50 hamburgers. It's that big. So I'm going to definitely have that there. And so it's like I said, this thing is going to be, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be an absolute lot of fun. So, but like I said, I do plan on doing giveaway contest. We're also going to have, I'm just kind of thinking like, maybe a potato sack race, something like that. Just some fun things. Like if you have children, you're more than, welcome to bring your children. Again, be respectful of other people, and keep your kids under control. That's what I'm not having kids running hog wild, acting like lunatics. That is not going to be acceptable. Just putting that out there ahead of time. So but just again, and keep an eye on your own children. Just don't let them run off and go crazy. Okay, so that's but again, this is about getting together, brotherhood, sisterhood, having fun, enjoying this. And I think we can have a whole lot of fun. So can we bring gasoline generators? Absolutely, yes. Yep, you can bring gasoline generators. Axe throwing. I know, Eric was talking about that, so we may try to set something like that up. As you said, 110 capacity. No, what I said is they can sleep 110 people in the buildings. They can sleep 110 people in the buildings, okay? If you want to sleep in your car, if you don't want to, because you got to understand now, okay, these buildings, it's bunk bed style. There's not going to be a designated men's and a women's. If you have a family of 4 of you, you go in and you pick a couple of bunk beds, and there you go. That's how it's going to be, okay? And so, make sure you bring your own sheets and pillows, and blankets or whatever you're going to bring. The buildings are air conditioned, okay? So there is air conditioning in those buildings. Like I said, if you want to, we have not got any kind of cap of the max amount of people. So there is nothing saying that there is, it has to be this many and that's it. It's not going to be like that. So if you want to get there Friday and you say, okay, I'm going to stay all weekend, And so, I'm going to tell you right now, the smaller cabins are pretty much already spoken for. There's only a couple smaller cabins, okay, already spoken for. So please don't call or email me or whatever and say, hey, can I get one of the small cabins, to be able to be private? Already spoken for. Just putting that out there ahead of time. The bigger communal buildings are there if you would like to utilize them. And again, if you had to, bring a sleeping bag, sleep on the floor so that you don't have to be outside if it's hot. It's your choice, okay? So, how many campers do you think can fit? There's a lot of room. There is a lot of room to put camper. What about golf carts? Can I bring mine? I wouldn't see why not. I don't see that that would be a problem. Just to be able to be easier to get around for people, and well, if you guys have golf carts, if you could, the people that can't get around as easy. There's like a big pavilion down at one end, which would be perfect for like outdoor type of stuff. And there's like I said, there's a lot of room in this place, and there's a lot of things that we're going to be able to do. So let's see. Is there a river or lake nearby for tubing? There in town, there's a small river, creek, or whatever you want to call it that goes through town. But I right near the camp, I'm not sure. Okay, so here's another thing, guys, too. Oh, you know what? Actually, there are two parks nearby, one in Dansville called Stony Brook Park. I want you guys to look it up if you're interested and check it out. Has some will there be security? We may end up doing that. I may ask some people to do that. Yes, to make sure that, because I don't want stuff getting out of hand. I don't want people acting like idiots. That's we're going to police ourselves, obviously, but here's the other thing. If anybody is having any problems at this prepper get together, you come to me. Okay, we'll take care of it. I have some people that are going to be there that are no what do they call it? I guess the right term is no shit guys, I guess. Okay, so I'm sorry for swearing, but there's going to be some people there that, and we're not going to take any crap. Okay, so if you think you're going to come to the prepper get together and try to cause problems, you will be shown the door in a hurry. Okay, I know that like when we did the prepper get together 2 years ago, and everybody that came was respectful, they were decent, there was no issues whatsoever. My expectation is that it's going to be the same thing for this. If you come there thinking you're going to show your A, it's not going to happen. Okay, and so there will definitely be people that will be designated, that go-to people. If you have a problem, if you can't find me, there's gonna, like, Eric would be one of those people. Okay, you would go to Eric and say, hey, we're having an issue, and we're gonna be in communication with each other. We're gonna have some walkie talkies and stuff like that. So we're gonna be all over the place. So if there's any issues, we're not, like I said, we're just not going to tolerate it. So trolls, just giving you a heads up. If you feel like you want to try to come and try to cause some issues, you're probably going to get your butt handed to you. Just putting it out there ahead of time. Now, most likely, your mom won't let you leave the basement anyway. Trolls, just so you know, your mom probably won't let you leave the basement anyway, or you can't borrow her car to be able to come. So, but if you think that you want to try to do that, do your own peril. You are duly warned ahead of time. So just putting that out there. Okay. So, but again, I know that the trolls don't like to be away from their laptops because they can't troll on people and say nasty comments, because there's not going to be any Wi-Fi down there, just so you know. So if you want to go do some Wi-Fi, you're going to have to go to town, and hit one of the hot spots where they have Wi-Fi in town. So just putting that out there as well. How much for all 3 days to stay there, Ed? Sharon, again, I will say this again. It's going to cost you nothing to stay there. Okay, nothing. I've taken care of that. Okay, so there's not going to be any cost. Um, you know, there will not be. They're holding their keyboard right, exactly. So it's not costing you anything. You come, you either stay in one of the buildings or you decide to camp. You can do that. We're going to have a lot of fun now. Obviously, the camp is going to make money by serving food. So that option is going to be there in the main building. And I don't know if I haven't shown an inside picture yet, but I will be putting that up again on my Twitter, and also on my Instagram. Okay. Um, you will see the inside of the building. It's huge inside. And again, there's plenty of places to sleep. Okay. And so just, you know, that's how it's going to be, Now, I will say this. If you feel like you want to, when you come, if you say, hey, you know what, I want to give Prepper Nurse One a donation to help out with the cost of everything, that is going to be absolutely appreciated. So, that's not something that you have to do, but if you feel like you want to, absolutely it would be appreciated, because none of this is going to be cheap, just so you know. But again, if you want food, you have to let me know again ahead of time too, so I can kind of sort of give them a head count. This many people said that they're going to be eating. And let's say you got there that day on the Friday, okay? And you say, hey, Ed, listen, we're not going to eat today, but we want to eat Saturday and Sunday. So there's 6 meals, right? So that's, $30 per person for those meals. You let me know. Everything's going to coordinate through me. I will let them know. You give me the money. I will take care of that with them. All right. So we will get that all taken care of. But like I said, again, on the Saturday, I plan on doing, if we can do like potluck dinner, a dish to pass type of thing. That's what I want to do. I'll be there in spirit, but not in person. Asa said, oh, it's too bad, Asa. I was hoping that you could come. That would be, like I said, we're going to have a really lot of fun. Yep, cornhole is a new American sport. Okay, so here's another thing, guys. If you have a horseshoe kit, if you have like cornhole, okay, whatever, those type of things, bring them. We'll set them up. We'll have some fun with that as well. Like I said, this is about having a good time. It's about the brother and sisterhood, just enjoying each other's time, sharing that, meeting different YouTubers. Like I said, Angry Prepper is going to be there. Joe from St. Bernard Acre, long darts. I don't know about, well, I for adults maybe. Well, the way they make them now, they're not even like we had them when we were growing up. I mean, when we had them growing up, they were deadly. So Mr. Rose said, Ed, I'll put in for the time off tomorrow. Awesome, man. I hope you can come. I really hope you can come. Like I said, I hope everybody can come. I think we would have an absolutely great time. Yeah, good to get Angry Prepper out of the city for a few days. Yeah, you know what? And he's a good dude too. And like I said, we're just gonna, he's gonna be putting it out on his channel. I got to touch base with him again, but when I let him know about this, he was like, as long as it's not the 4th of July weekend, he goes, I'm in. And I said, awesome. The event is going to be the 16th, 17th, and 18th of July. It is a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. We have to be out of there by 10 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. So again, you come, you stay as long as you want to stay. We're going to have a blast. Absolutely going to have a blast. So any other YouTubers out here that want to come, let me know ahead of time too, because like I said, I'd like to try to set up things for people to go ahead and give presentations. If you want to give a talk or whatever like that, and and all that type of stuff. So absolutely, we'll do all those type of things. So let's see. Angry Prepper will be swearing like a sailor the whole weekend, but that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, you know what? I know for my fellow followers up in Canada, they're playing all those freaking games. You guys are in lockdown up there, and you're not going to be able to make it. I know that. So hopefully next year, when I talk to the people that own the property, I said, if this works out well, I want to make it an annual thing. So it's like, if this works out great, I'm literally going to say to them, same weekend next year. So then that buddy that wants to plan way ahead can say, yeah, I plan on coming, because this is going to be Prepper Fest. We're going to call it Prepper Fest 2021. So that's what this is going to be. And again, we're going to have to see who we can get to come, and we're going to go from there. So as far as like other YouTubers and stuff like that too, I'd love to have more of the people come and see what they're interested in. Is Mom and Becky on security? Yeah, I can see Mom walking around. Mom would be walking around like Cartman from South Park. Respect my authority. So, one of the things I was thinking too, guys. Okay, so how about this one? This is what I was thinking too. Bring your bug out bags. We can kind of sit around and talk about bug out bags. Share what you have in your bug out bag, and and then I'm going to tell you what. I did that one time with a group. We got together. Everybody brought their bug out bag. We critiqued each other's bug out bag. We talked about weight of the bags. We talked about what we had in our bags, and some people had great ideas, and I thought, wow, I never thought of that to have in your bug out bag. Weight is so important, so you got to try to be as economical and smart with what you're having in your bag as you possibly can. But that weight can add up really, really quickly, really quickly. So if you want to bring your bug out bags to share and show what you have in them, I think that's a really, really cool thing. So let's have a fire starting contest. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do as far as different contests and stuff like that. Should do a campfire cook-off with a few different categories. Yeah, like I said, we can figure all those type of things out. I think that could be fun. My bug out bag is heavy. Mr. Celtic Heart just said that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And you got to think about that. If you had to hump that around for any length of time, how long could you do it? If it's really heavy. Yes. Okay. There's another thing. Okay. If you don't want to stay at the campgrounds, but you want to come and you want to stay in the comfort of a motel, let me know that as well. And I can try to make some arrangements with some of the local hotels. There's hotels in Mount Morris, which is probably 20 minutes away. There's some hotels in Dansville. There are hotels in Geneseo, which is another town, which is probably about 20 minutes away as well. So if you guys let me know, maybe I can try to set something up with the hotels. Like Geneseo would probably be more centralized. There's a lot of stuff in Geneseo. They have a couple of decent hotels there. If you guys don't want to stay at the campground, but you want to stay in a hotel, let me know that as well. Okay. Come hang out all day and then you go back to your hotel and you're fine. I'm going to see I'll see what I can do with that to try to get you guys some kind of discount, for some kind of a package deal. So if enough people want to stay at a hotel, we could put like everybody hopefully like in the same hotel. So absolutely let me know about that too. So there's going to be a lot of work for me, just so you know. But we have 2 months. So if you plan on coming, you want to stay in a hotel, let me know. Again, I can try to make those arrangements for you guys as well. Okay. I have not talked to Bizarizza Jizza. I have not spoken with him. I have left him messages and I have not heard back. Egg count, we can do egg count. Well, let's do this. Before we do egg count, we got 653 in the chat, 318 thumbs up. Guys, if you haven't shot a thumbs up yet, I would ask you to please do that ahead of time. And thank you very much. There's no hookups. There's no designated sites either. There's no designated sites, guys. So where you come in, where you find a spot where you can park your RV, that's where you're going to park it. Okay. It's like a big loop around there. So there's going to be places that we can have you guys set up. So we'll figure all that out as well. Okay. But again, if you haven't shot a thumbs up, please shoot the thumbs up. It also really does help with the algorithms as well. So thank you very much for that as well. And again, I like to see a lot of thumbs up as well. So that's part of the game, of course. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon as well. So we'll see. Egg count. What do you guys got here? All right. So if you have the same guess as Life with Bobby has a guess of 10 eggs, then you are correct. We ended up with 10 eggs today. And yes, Thick Neck, she did lay an egg today. So we got our one Easter egger. So I always know because we only have the one. So if she lays or don't lay, I know when she lays or doesn't lay. But so she lays those green eggs, so they're pretty cool. So, but yeah, yeah, you can bring a chair. Absolutely, yeah. If if you want to have something more comfortable for yourself, absolutely. They do have some chairs, outside chairs and stuff like that. But absolutely, I would encourage you to bring your own chairs. To be as comfortable as you possibly can. So, only kitty that's right here right now is Mr. Max, who is sleeping right there. That's the only cat that's in the house right now. Like I said, when the weather's nice, guys, they are outside. No dogs allowed. No dogs. No animals. For the prepper get together. No. And you got to understand why. Okay. I know me personally. I don't want to hear somebody's dog outside barking at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't want to hear it, and I don't think other people do either. So it's about being respectful of other people. So no dogs, no cats, obviously. And oh well, if you have cats and you got your RV and you got your cat in the RV, that's a little bit different. But no dogs. Let's see. I got a gnarly sunburn fishing today. Totally worth it. Feels good to get back out there. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know if you guys can tell. I definitely got some color myself. I have, like I said, just being outside. Ed, will you be going home every night? No, I'm probably gonna stay right at the camp. Becky and Mom are gonna be back and forth. Mom can't do an all-day event. She can't. So she's gonna, they'll be coming back and forth, and I'll probably stop home during the day at some point to check on things and stuff like that. But Mom and Beck would be home, and then I plan on staying right at the camp the whole time, just because if there's any issues, yeah, if you have a firearm, I don't have a problem with you having a firearm, not at all. So I'm going to tell you what, when I travel, I don't travel unarmed, especially in this day and age. Ed, have you weighed yourself? Because you are definitely thinner. I am down almost 20 pounds from my high over the winter, and I do have a ways to go. I'm just staying busy, and like I said, watching my intake of what I'm eating and stuff like that as well. So I definitely feel I can't even begin to tell you how much better I feel with that weight off, and I don't have any intention of putting it back on. So it's about making sure, like I said, watching what you eat, watching your intake, what you're eating, so but yeah, I just it's made such a difference. And like I said, we've been really busy and really really active. So and here's the other thing, what I think a lot of people don't realize: when you're losing weight, okay, and you decide I'm going to lose weight, and you start moderately exercising, muscle weighs more than fat. Okay, so you may not see a big number change in the scale right away, but physically you're gaining more muscle mass as opposed to having that fat. So you may stay, you may get to a point and you plateau and you feel like you're stuck there. Why isn't the weight coming off? Because that weight is turning from fat into muscle. And again, muscle weighs more than fat does. And so that's what happens too. So, but yeah, Angry Prepper's a big dude too, so I'm sure he's going to be part of that as well. If there's an issue, between him, myself, I'm going to tell you right now, between Angry Prepper, myself, and my one buddy Eric, you're not going to want to be stupid. I'm just putting it, and I'm not a tough guy, but I'm not taking any crap, and you're not going to come to an event that I'm putting on. I'm just telling you right now. So it's fair warning to those people that think that they're going to come and cause trouble. You're not going to come to an event that I'm putting on and show you're behind and think that you're going to get away with it. Okay. This is not going to be a politically correct, friendly environment. We're not going to be sensitive to your feelings. There will be no safe places for you to go and have a cry or if you need a hug. This is not that type of event. Okay. So it's just not going to be tolerated. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know that when we did the prepper get together 2 years ago, I had so many people said to me, come up to me and said, listen, if there's any kind of problems, if anybody comes here trying to cause problems, I got your back. Okay. And so I feel that a lot of you guys here would do the same exact thing. So again, I just, if somebody wants to be stupid, it's just not. So, don't come here thinking you're going to get drunk and act like a jerk and try to cause trouble and try to fight, because then you're going to be gone. Number one, you're going to be gone because that you're not going to be there. I don't care if you paid for food for the whole weekend, you're gone. That's not going to be tolerated. I'm not going to have anybody bullying anybody. There's not going to be any tolerance for any kind of racism. If somebody comes that is lesbian, homosexual, transsexual, whatever definition that you want to be, I'm not going to have anybody act like a jerk to them either. This is going to be a fun event. It is for everybody. I want people to be comfortable. I want them to come and have a good time. And that's what this is about. Okay. So that's, there's not going to be any nonsense. There's just not going to be. I did have somebody say to me, they shot me a message about possibly doing a church service if people wanted to do that on a Sunday. If people want to do that, we can make that available for that. If anybody that is religious would like to have a service on the Sunday, somebody had said that they would definitely have no problem doing a service. So we can definitely have that as well. You guys know I'm not religious, okay? But I respect other people's views. Okay. So if people want to do that on Sunday, at whatever time, we can designate a time for that as well. So it's about respect. Okay. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about respect. So that's why I want to come. A hug for you or Angry Prepper would be nice. I got no problem with hugs. I'm just saying that, if you come and you're triggered by something somebody says, that's on you. So, oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, everybody's equal. Everybody's going to be equal. Like I said, there's not going to be, no nastiness. Now, if you feel you want to bring me some Labatt's, I would say no problem. Thank you for that. If you want to bring me green tea, I would say thank you and no problem with that either. So that is not a bad thing at all. Stupid people trigger me. That's prepping. Brian Keith. Brian Keith just said that. It's funny. Sent you an email. If you need anything, let me know. Okay, 80K man. Absolutely, I will. I absolutely will. Yeah, we have the entire camp, guys. The whole camp is ours. Okay. And again, this is an on your honor type of thing. Be respectful. Again, if there's problems and there's conflicts, I'm going to try to resolve the conflicts right away. I don't want that. I want people to have a good time. So if somebody comes to me saying, well, this person hurt my feelings because this or that, or the other thing, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Just like I used to do when I was working and had people working underneath me. I'm going to take you and them. The three of us are going to sit down and we're going to work it out. If we can't work it out, then somebody's going to have to go. Okay. I'm not going to have any kind of negativity. This is not about a negativity event. This is about brothers and sisters from all over the country coming together, having a great time, enjoying each other's company, sharing information, and all that type of stuff. Hey, Spike Spiegel, have you ever used the 3M film that reinforces glass windows? Also, cheers, buddy. Labatt's up, stay ready. I have not used that. No, but I've heard about it. I've definitely heard about that. I have not used that though, but thank you for that information. And thank you very much for the donation as well. Let's see. Oh, real quick, guys, I want to talk about my website. Let me just do that and get that out of the way. PrepperNurse1.com. If you go there, we have the Forefathers, which is the CBD and hemp store. If you go to PrepperNurse1.com, you'll see the logo. It says Forefathers. If you click on it, it will take you to their website. Definitely take advantage of that. If you decide to make a CBD or hemp purchase, okay, and they are also in the town of Dansville as well. So if when you guys are here for the prepper get together, if you decide to go down to town, they're right in town and you can get your discount then as well. All you got to say is I would like the discount for Prepper Nurse One. You'll save yourself 15% on your purchase. So if you're doing it online, you can save 15% then. When we do the prepper get together, you can save it as well there as well. What I may do is I may talk to them and see if they want to come and set up something at the prepper get together as well. Okay, so we'll try to do that as well. So I have to coordinate with them as well. So I plan on trying to get some things. So they might just be right there at the prepper get together as well. So just putting that out there ahead of time. Also, what else was I going to say? On my website, preppernurse1.com, we have the Prepper Nurse One community, which is a great resource to connect with like-minded people. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Okay. It is free. You do have to register for that, but no credit card information or anything like that is asked. Okay. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Also on my website, if you go there, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down and it says Legacy Foods. That is going to be available as well there. What we have is there. So definitely take advantage of that as well. Okay. I'm going to contact them and see if we can't get something set up to do some samples at the prepper get together. Okay. So we definitely will try to do that as well. Someone's asking about a t-shirt yes, I am thinking of getting something put together for that as well. Okay. Trying to get like a t-shirt that says Prepper Fest 2021, something like that for you guys. So those would probably be available. I gotta say, like I said, there's a lot that I gotta coordinate, and we got 2 months. So I will see if we can get something like that. I will do. They'll be available obviously for purchase, but I'm going to probably do some giveaways with them as well. So just putting that out there as well. And but yeah, we'll see what we can do. And in that way, if you came, you get your Prepper Fest 2021. And like I said, guys, this is going to be an annual thing. We did the prepper get together 2 years ago. Last year was because of COVID and all that crap. We couldn't do it, but this is a private facility. This is going to be perfect. And we're going to go from there. Freddie left you. Hey, Ed, what's your take on the mask guidelines relaxing? You think they are going to force people to show ID to get into stores and events maskless? That's hard to say if they're going to make people do that. But again, you could say, hey, listen, and this is what I have a real hard time with the whole, vaccination card thing. All the HIPAA laws say that I don't have to share any information to you of what I've had or what I haven't had. That is including vaccination or not being vaccinated. If you are one of those people that have had your vaccinations and you think you're safe and now you can not wear your mask, go ahead. Who cares? And if I, as a person that chooses not to get it, and I choose not to wear a mask, that's on me. Here's the interesting thing. How come all these people that have decided not to wear a mask this whole time, how are we still alive? Oh my God, this is the most contagious, deadly virus known to man, right? It's so horrible that they shut down our whole country, costing 22 million jobs, right? Why are people like me still alive? I should be dead, right? Just something, food for thought. But thank you for the donation. And I got to tell you what. So a new one to chalk up onto the idiot list, besides the people that drive around in their car with a mask on all by themselves, okay, because they're idiots. I'm sorry. You want to wear a mask for your own safety out in public, knock yourself out. Your call, whatever you want to do. But if you are driving around in your car alone with a mask on, you are an idiot. Period. I'm sorry. That's the way I feel. If that hurts your feelings, that's on you. Okay. I saw a new one today. I saw a kid riding his bicycle. Of course, he had no helmet on, right? And I think under 16, you're supposed to wear a helmet. That's part of the law. So he had no helmet on, and I believe he was under 16, but with a mask on, riding his bicycle. I'm like, there's a new level of moron, just so you know. So it just never ceases to amaze me. Never ceases to amaze me. That's my take, my opinion. So there we are. So, but anyway, let's see. So, any questions, guys? Do you guys have some questions for me? More questions about the prepper get together that you have? All cap locks too, please, for the questions. I'm just going to look and see if we have. Are we going to have a pinata of Governor Cuomo? That would be funny. That would be actually very, very funny. Can we dig a pit and cook a pig on the ground? I will have to ask about that. I will definitely do that. So yeah. And is Angry going to have T-shirts? You know what? I'll talk to him about that as well. If he wants to come and sell T-shirts, he's going to be more than welcome to do that as well. I will tell Joe the same thing from St. Bernard Acres. If he wants to put some T-shirts together and bring them to sell, he's more than welcome to do that as well. So ball caps as well as T-shirts. I'll see. I'll see what I can line up, guys. Okay, I'll see what I can do. So the campground is in Dansville. It's the town of Dansville, New York, and the town is about 4 miles. It's about 4 miles outside of town. All right. So yeah, CBD stand. Absolutely. I'm going to talk to them, and I'm sure that they would be interested in doing that. I think that they would be very interested in doing that. So will I live stream? You know, I might just do that. I could live stream with my phone. So yeah, we'll probably excuse me, we'll do some live streaming from the event. Do you want to roast of Cuomo? Oh my God, that's funny. You should have used a mass burning instead of firewood. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's motels available in Dansville. Again, guys, so if you want to come and stay in a hotel for the event, come during the day, hang out all day, and then go back to a motel. You know, I would encourage people, if you're coming from out of state, definitely check out Letchworth State Park while you're here. Absolutely beautiful. They call it the Grand Canyon of the East. It is an awesome, awesome park. It's about 17 miles long. Beautiful, beautiful park. Okay. Stony Brook Park is in Dansville. It's another state park, another beautiful park. They have some beautiful waterfalls and stuff like that. You can follow the trail up through. It is very, very cool. Okay. And I did post some pictures that I went in there in the wintertime when I wasn't supposed to. I did it with Mountain Girl. Mountain Girl, when she'd come to visit, we took a walk into Stony Brook and went up through. And of course, there's nobody there, so that was pretty cool. So, but yeah. So that's if you guys want to book a hotel, let me know ahead of time, and I'll see if I can make arrangements with one of the local hotels. I think Geneseo would be the best because I got a pretty decent sized hotel in Geneseo that could fit a lot of people. And yep, it's Hope Valley Camp in Dansville, New York is the name. That's where the Prepper Fest is going to be. Okay. It's just outside of Dansville, about 4 miles outside of Dansville. So how long did it take for your potatoes to start sprouting? That's a great question. The one batch of potatoes came up pretty quickly, and we got a decent amount of them already. The other ones came up, it was probably 10 days later, and the last ones are just starting to sprout now. So I have 3 different kinds of potatoes that we planted. So I think a lot of it depends on the potato. Now with potatoes, guys, when you're planting potatoes, just so you know, if you have eyes, they call them the eyes on the potato, You can cut a potato 3-4 different times as long as you got an eye on that section that you're cutting, and potatoes will grow from that. So that's something, I don't know, you don't have to put the whole potato in there. So you can actually cut a potato up as long as it has those eyes on there. And obviously you want to plant them face up. So is the kid prepper coming to talk with the kids? You know what? I will reach out to his parents, and I don't know exactly where they live, but we can check that out. We can definitely check that out. So Jeff Emery, for your garden in the greenhouse. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. That is awesome of you. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. How are the restrictions at this point? Hope sticking around longer and go to our camp further north. Sorry to keep asking, but vax proof is a deal breaker for me. There's not going to be any of that nonsense for this event, just so you know. If you choose, and just so you guys know, if you choose to wear a mask, you wear a mask. If you choose not to wear a mask, you don't wear a mask. No pets allowed. I see somebody else asking. No pets allowed for this event. Okay. It would be nice to see Eddie there. Eddie probably won't come. I'll just put that out there right now. I will absolutely ask him. Yes, Angry Prepper is coming. Paul Taylor asked, did I invite Angry Prepper? Angry Prepper is definitely coming. I will be inviting some other preppers as well and see if they would like to come. If you are somebody that watches the channel and you are also a prepper and have a channel, feel free to contact me and we can go from there if you want to come as well. So, again, so how long of a drive from Cape Cod? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. So, but yeah, like I said, guys, this is going to be a blast. I think we're going to have a great time. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And again, what you got to understand, and the cool thing about this is, it doesn't matter what part of the country you're coming from. When you get together with like-minded people, we're all on the same page. We all have that same mindset, that prepping mindset. Conversations are just going to sprout up all over the place. You're going to be talking with people. We want to see us do the limbo? Probably not going to happen. Definitely not doing a limbo. So, no, those days are long gone. But let's see. Let's see. When I get there, can I get an autograph? Absolutely. I have no problem with that, guys. If anybody wants to have pictures taken, autograph, here's I got to be honest with you, okay? I've had people ask me to have their picture taken with them. I've had people ask me for my autograph. The first couple times it happened, it was really weird, really weird. But I have no problem doing it. I am there for you guys. You're going to see when you meet me, I am just me. What you see is what you get. So if you want to have a picture taken or if you want an autograph, I have absolutely no problem with that whatsoever. I don't think I'm all that. I'm just me. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have volleyball. Yes. If you guys got a volleyball set or the netting and stuff, I absolutely would love to do that. We can set that up. We can have some games. We can, whatever, guys. Anybody that's like a badminton kit. If you have those type of outdoor games, somebody wants to bring a soccer ball, whatever the case may be, baseball bat, baseball, we can bring your gloves. We can do all those type of things, this is about fun. This is about having a good time. If you want to participate in any activity, you're more than welcome to. If you want to sit on the side and not, you're more than welcome to do that too. There's not going to be any pressure on anybody to do anything. So, the food, okay, Liberty Life, they are offering food. The people that run the camp, if you want to have a meal, they're going to offer on the Friday. It's just going to be dinner, because I don't know what time. Like, the camp is going to be open Friday morning at 10. So if you want to be there at 10 o'clock Friday morning to come in and get set up, you are more than welcome to do so. Okay. I will be there at 10 o'clock. So just so you know ahead of time. And so the camp opens at 10. They're going to do dinner Friday night. They are going to offer dinner Friday night. If you wish to have a meal, it's $5 per meal per person. Okay. So if you want to have dinner that Friday night there, you can do that. We need to know a head count for those type of people that are going to do that. They're going to offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday and on Sunday. Okay. I'm going to see if they're going to offer breakfast on Monday morning or not. I'll talk with them. I'm sure that they probably will, because people are going to probably want to eat something before they take off. Okay. Again, if you want to come one day to the event, that's fine. If you just want to come for the day and hang out, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So, but yeah, it's someone needs to demo vacuum sealing ball jars with a brake pump for the uninitiated. Oh, yeah, there you go. If somebody want, yeah, any kind of demonstrations. If you want to come and you want to do some kind of demonstration, let me know. This is about sharing information, sharing your knowledge. Maybe you are an expert in something that somebody else is not or doesn't know, and then that way we can do that as well. Absolutely. So, yeah, $5 is cheap. Absolutely, that's cheap for a meal. So, there will also be coffee and water available in the main building at any point in time. So I'm actually going to ask some of the ladies on here, or gentlemen, doesn't make any difference. If you are in the main building, if you can keep an eye on a coffee and they got the urns, keep making that coffee, fill those urns up and keep us going with that. That would be absolutely appreciated, because I cannot be at every place at all the time. So, but again, we're just going to have fun, guys. This is about having a good time, and doing, just enjoying each other's company. First aid station, we'll probably set something up for that. Yes, we will definitely do that as well. If anybody has any issues, and again, it's just be safe, be smart. If it's it could be very, very warm. July has a tendency to be very, very warm. So, I'm going to ask people, if you have any kind of health issues, you know, the buildings are air conditioned. So, do your time appropriately. Okay. So, let's do that. Let's just be smart about everything. And again, it's just watching out for each other. That's another part of it. If you see somebody that doesn't look well or whatever the case may be, communicate with each other. I mean, like I said, this is about having an enjoyable 3 days getting together with like-minded people. I mean, if you think about it, okay, in everyday life, how many people do we actually sit down that we can have a conversation with that is on the same page as us? There's not a lot. There's not a lot. So to be able to be in an event where everybody is on the same page, that is very, very cool. That's, to me, it's awesome. So, like I said, striking up those conversations, and it's just going to be a blast. Ed, will you be live streaming from some of the get together? Yes, Paul Taylor, I probably will. I may do that a couple times. With I can do it with my phone. So yeah, I probably will do that. This is happening July 16th, 17th, and 18th. It is a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. The doors are opening at 10 a.m. Friday. So anybody, if you want to be there early, lock your place in where you're going to be. If you have a camper, I would suggest getting there as soon as you possibly can, so you can pick a better spot. Okay. So, this is, and again, anybody that wants to do video of the event, more than welcome to do so. I'm sure Angry Prepper will be videoing. I'm sure Joe will be videoing. I'll be making some videos as well. So that is the other thing. If you're coming to this event, know that you may be on camera. Your coming to the event is your consent that you are okay with being on film. I'm putting that out there right now. So I don't want people coming back later saying, well, I was on video and I don't want to be on video. If you are coming to this event, if Angry Prepper, myself, or Joe from St. Bernard Acres, any of us are filming, it's fair game. So putting that out there as well, okay? And again, it's perfectly legal to videotape in public. So you're going to be in the public. So yeah, if you don't want to be on a live stream, if you don't want to be videotaped, let us know ahead of time. And if we're going to be videotaping, we will tell you, or if you see me walking around with my camera going, you know I'm videotaping. If you don't want to be on video, then you walk away. It's as simple as that. So yeah, so keep your clothes on. That's right. Hey, clothes are optional. Clothes are optional. We're not narrow-minded, closed-minded people. I'm just I'm just kidding. Oh my God. We are in North Carolina. My boyfriend and I would love to attend. We think we'll have gas to get there. 70% of our stations are still out. Yeah, but we're talking 2 months away. You guys should be good to go by then. You should have no problems at all. So I don't know Lake Farrier Prepper and her husband Bigfoot. I don't even know who they are. Never even heard of that channel. I'm just being honest. I know there's a lot of channels out there, guys, and I don't know everybody. I'll be honest with you. I don't. So, but yeah, this is going to be it's going to be historic. I think. Like I said, the prepper get together 2 years ago. I put it together in 6 weeks, and we had a great turnout. So I think this, the channel's obviously much bigger now, and incorporating other YouTubers as well with their audience. Their audience is going to want to come because they want to get them and stuff like that too. I think it can be absolutely awesome. So, and again, if I have other channels have committed that yes, they're coming, I will let you guys know. So I'll give you a list of YouTubers that plan on attending the event. So that should be a lot of fun. Yeah, you know what? Blacksmithing demos. If you are a blacksmith and you would like to come set up and do a demo, you are more than welcome to. If you are a shoemaker or you make moccasins and those type of stuff, anybody that has that type of trade, and if you want to come, leather workers or leather working, any of that type of stuff, and you want to set something up, contact me. Okay. I am very reasonable. I will work with anybody. And if it's something that, especially if you're going to give demonstrations to people, I think that would be awesome. Okay. So, again, this is about fun. Hopefully you can learn some information and share information. Yeah, I'll talk to Adam. I'll see if Marf wants to come. Absolutely. Now he's on the other side of the country, so I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. Hey, Gigi, I was thinking one day, man, Ed has lots of energy. Must be the Arizona iced tea. Now I'm drinking and addicted. That's funny. It's what it's cheap. If you're buying it at full price, it's 99 cents, which is right on the can. It is. I like it, and it's a big can, and it can last you like I probably have drinking less than half of this, and it'll last me for probably the next couple hours after we get we get off of here. So yeah, like I said, we can do demonstrations and stuff. If somebody wants to do a demonstration, again, contact me, let me know. We can set things up. Sounds like Woodstock, but you know what? It's going to be even better than Woodstock because it's going to be all like-minded people, not just a bunch of drugged out hippies. So, not that there's anything wrong with being a drugged out hippie. So yeah, it's we're just gonna have, like I said, we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna have fun. I understand now you have to show the vax papers to fly. I don't think that they're doing that yet. No, I don't think so. I don't think you have to have that to fly. I don't think they've gone that far yet. Yeah, how-to workshops. Absolutely. We can set those things up too. So if people want to do a demonstration, like I said, we can set up times, designate locations where there's a couple different places that we can do that we can set up and do that type of stuff. So, But like I said, this is just I think it's going to be a blast. I think we're going to have a great time, and that's what it's about. So the time on this has gone by so very fast tonight. I can't believe it's already 13 minutes after 9. So we got to do We Are Legion. So let's do that right now. Again, I'm going to ask for another thumbs up. Let's see if we can get it up to 500 thumbs up here. I know we had a smaller crowd tonight. Some people probably didn't care, but that's okay. But again, if you have not shot a thumbs up yet, I'm going to ask you to please do so to show support for the channel. And thank you ahead of time for that. I do appreciate it. Again, it really does help with the algorithms. So the more interaction that we have, the better off we're going to be as far as the ranking goes with YouTube. So thank you for that reason as well. Yeah, New York State's basically open. Yeah, you can go to the restaurant in town. They've changed the capacity limit, so I think that they can be full now. The restaurants can be full. Some of the restaurants will ask you to wear a mask when you come in. Once you sit down, you can take it off. Okay. Again, your choice. I'm just telling you right now, I don't wear a mask anywhere. I don't even have one with me when I go anywhere. So I go where I want and do what I want. So, and not that I'm like some kind of special person. I just don't wear a mask, but anyway, yeah. So where's everybody from tonight? We have Littletown, New Hampshire, Denver, Colorado, Ontario, Canada, Melbourne, Australia, Western Mass. So of course we are Legion. So where's all my family tonight? Mesa, Arizona, and the good Legion, not the bad biblical kind. Montreal, Canada, Nowhere, Oklahoma, Hagerstown, Maryland, Clement, Florida, Beech Grove, Indiana, Ulster Park, New York, BC, Canada, Michigan, West Haven, Connecticut, Western New York, Cape Cod, Hudson, Florida. We have North Highlands in California, very nice. Syracuse, New York, New Bedford, Mass, BC, Canada, Beech Grove, Indiana again. We have Waterloo, New York, North Hollywood, California, Franklin, Virginia. Let's see, Georgia, East Central Illinois, Northeast Ohio, Tennessee, Northeast Colorado, Southeast Missouri, Daphne, Alabama, Illinois, let's see, Eastern Oregon, Tennessee again, Madison, New Mexico, Orlando, Florida, Missouri and the Ozarks, Jeffersonville, Indiana, New Mexico, Montrose, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Mexico, Phoenix, Arizona, Reno, Nevada, Mobile, Alabama, Baltimore, Maryland, Lincoln, Nebraska, Temple Terrace, Florida, Cave Creek, Arizona, Oregon, Lakeland, Florida, Georgia, Gatlin, Pennsylvania, New Mexico once again, North Carolina, Near Hell, Michigan, very nice, Southwest Pennsylvania, Newport, New Hampshire. Yep, there's a lot of Amish up in this area. Maybe I could ask some of them to come and do a demonstration. I don't know if they would do that or not, but I could always ask. Charlotte, North Carolina. We have Minnesota, Edgewater, Florida, West Virginia. We have London, New York. So again, guys, Carroll, Iowa, just there. So yeah, I actually, with the Amish, I could see if they want to come up and set up a stand. They have awesome baked goods and stuff like that. So I could actually speak with them and see if we can't do something like that as well. So we will definitely, we'll try to get different vendors to come in and do that. So, but anyhow, it's just, this time has gone by so fast tonight. I want to thank my moderators for being here. I want to thank all of you for being here. Great questions tonight as far as the prepper get-together goes. I have a lot of work ahead of me. So once again, I want to just touch a couple things. If you want to come and stay in a hotel, let me know. I'm going to see if I can't put a package deal together from one of the local hotels to give you a discounted rate, okay? I will see if I can do that. Again, if you're planning on coming, let me know that as well. If you plan on buying food from the people that are going to be there for the meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, let me know that as well, so that I can give them an idea, give them a head count. Got a hair ahead of time. So thank you for that as well. So like I said, we're going to have a great time. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, And I will say this very blank or straight up. Don't think you're going to come to my prepper event and show you're behind. It's not going to be tolerated. Okay. If you're looking to get your butt kicked, absolutely come, try to cause trouble, because that's what you're going to find. Okay. Just putting that out there ahead of time. So just don't even bother doing it, because this is not, this is not on the internet where you're safe in your mom's basement. This will be reality, and the bruises are going to hurt. Okay. Just so you know. And I have no problem doing what I need to do with somebody that wants to act like a jerk, because like I said, this is my event. And this is not, like I said, we're just not going to tolerate it. So just being honest. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really, really important to tell the people that you care about every single day ahead of time. Okay. Also, remember STD, step, thing, and day. Okay. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from reaching those goals is you. Okay. So much for being here, guys. Thank you, Ed, for taking us on. Heidi 12 said, "Oh, you're welcome. I just, you know what? I love getting together. I love a big party, and especially, like I said, because we're all like-minded. The prepper get together 2 years ago, there was zero issues, and I think this will be the same thing with this. There'll be zero issues because trolls aren't going to show up. They're not going to come and cause trouble with people that are going to take care of business. And that's a fact. Okay. So anyway, I will see you guys all later. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse One out for now.